Hi, I'm Linda Dirks from Spin Straw to Gold, and I'm trailside here again today. And this is a really special day. This is the day of a full moon and also a lunar eclipse. And there's going to be an enormous upsurge of energy. And I urge all of you to remain open and be a receiver for all this goodness, this freshness, and be open and aware that change and positive change is coming your way. And a lot of people say, well, how do I stay open? How do I become a greater receiver? So for me, of course, I'm out here in nature. This is one of my favorite ways to create expansion in my life. But you also create expansion with your thoughts. And I'm going to tell you a story. There was a time in my life that I call the Dark Ages. I had gone through a number of life tragedies. I had breast cancer. I had serious depression. And the more I thought about how horrible my life was, the more horrible my life became. I just kept thinking again and again and ruminating about all of the bad things that had befallen me. Eventually, I became a completely soulless, what I call a walking sack of bones, completely without humanity. And I knew that if I didn't help myself, my future was going to be very, very bleak. So I learned how to tailor my thoughts. I learned how to change my attitudes and beliefs. I learned how to manage my thinking and always being aware of the environment, what we call my thoughtmosphere, always being aware of the environment that I was creating in my life. So take a look at every thought you think, every attitude you have. Every word you speak has the opportunity to hurt you or to help you. Make everything helpful to you, and you will find that expansiveness, especially at this time when you have such an enormous opportunity. So, my lesson from nature today, I'm standing at the edge of what we call a fen, F-E-N. It is wetter than a bog, but not large enough to be a small pond. And in this fen are some really unusual water blossoms. And I'll show these to you. Look at those beautiful little white dots all over the surface of the water, and they almost, you can almost hear them laughing. Now, these blossoms exist here because they have found the perfect environment. They have found the perfect amount of moisture, the perfect amount of dappled sunlight coming down through the trees. So you can see that through your thoughts and through your mind and how you can create a fertile environment. So create that fertile environment for yourself today. Thanks for this time with you. I'm Linda Dirks from Spin Straw to Gold. You'll find my Quiet Mind book and my published articles on my website at spinstrawtogoldnow.com. I love you all.